Okay, how about this? We take like the idea of panic room and we kind of like twist it a little bit, and it's like opposite, okay? And we call it, here we go, breaking in. What's up guys, Jared here with another I probably wasted my time, I could have done a number of different things movie review. So we're kind of in this weird middle ground where there's Infinity War, nothing else, and then summer movie season. Anyways, there wasn't many films that really grabbed my attention this week, so I went out and saw the new thriller film, Breaking In. So is Breaking In a nice change of pace for the thriller genre? Let's find out. So Breaking In follows mother Shaun Russell, played by Gabrielle Union, and her 2 children as they go to her late father's country vacation house. It's only for the weekend to move a few things out, and then they're going to put the house on the market. Oops, I just farted. Once they arrive, they realize that the house is essentially a fortress, and there is definitely more going on than what appears. As the night continues, little things feel off, and 4 strange men break into the house. Except there's a twist on the old cliched concept. The bad guys are actually in the house with the kids, and Shaun is trapped outside. As she tries to find a way to break in to save her children, the criminals are actually onto a bigger prize. So yeah, going into Breaking In, you pretty much know what you're gonna get. A pencil-thin plot, characters that don't really matter, cliched stuff, and exposition as far as the eye can see. Now, besides all of that stuff, I will say that this movie had an interesting concept or idea running through the movie, and it was the fact that the mother had to break into the house to get people out, rather than trying to keep the bad guys out of the house. It's almost this reverse panic room aspect, so I'll give that one to the movie. Another thing was the way that the movie explored this house. I wouldn't say that it was the camera work per se, following these characters to all of these different rooms, but the fact that all of these characters kind of explored a different part of the house really did show us how big this house actually was. Hey, this is a huge house, which in turn then made it more believable or acceptable for all of the sneaking that went around in the house. I don't know, maybe I'm a little off base, but I liked it more than it just kind of restricting itself to 3 separate rooms. However, beyond that, this movie is just meh. All of the characters are pretty much cliched, the good guys and the bad guys. The mom is this strong, independent, single woman. The teenage daughter is like a typical teenager listening to music, on the phone talking to her boyfriend. The head bad guy is almost this older, grizzled man who really knows what's up. There's the druggie, there's this insane guy, and the tech wizard. Check, check, and check. And the exposition all throughout this film is insane. Like, as an audience member, we're not stupid. We know how security systems work. We know how motion sensing works. You don't have to explain it to us. And once you realize all of this exposition, it's pretty difficult to look past it. But Mom, why are we driving in the middle of nowhere to this house? Well, your grandfather, my father, has this nice house out in the country. It's his vacation house. A vacation house is where you go to take a vacation. A vacation is where you go and you pretty much relax. Now, I know that I'm critiquing all of this exposition that was in the movie, but another thing that I really wanted was more depth into the story, which may seem odd. Like, I wanted more information on the father, like, how come he was such a bad guy? What did he get into? How come he had all of this money? Who was he running from? Honestly, just give me a movie about that. Other than that, this movie just had some ridiculous writing and it was just laughable. Seriously, about halfway through the showing that I attended, the audience pretty much caught wind of all of this bad stuff and they were just straight up laughing through this movie, which actually made this movie a little bit more enjoyable than it actually was. Overall, Breaking In is this interesting concept that ultimately bubbled up to a generic movie, with a unique idea at the center of this movie and the way that it kind of explored all of the space, but with some cliched characters, exposition dumps everywhere, not much depth, and some laughable writing. I'd skip out on Breaking In. Honestly, you're not missing much in this movie. This mom breaks in. That's it. What did you think of Breaking In? Was it this nice fun twist on the thriller genre? Or was this movie just packed to the brim with cliched and laughable moments? I want to hear about it in the comments below. As always, you can find me on the social medias at Jared Buckendahl on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Stardust. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'll see you later.